Right.
Left.
No.
Oh.
Back to more of these rubbish Fallout TV show season 2 predictions.
Yay.
Don't cheer at that. We're all autistic. These have been pretty whack so far. So I'm interested to see where these go now. So what is our first lovely opinion?
A random guy says the Lone Wanderer might be in the show.
I don't think the Lone Wanderer is going to be in the show. I don't think they're going to go that far. He's on the other side of the country. It'll be weird. He's too busy being Deacon anyway, if you remember that conspiracy theory.
Oh, God, yeah.
He's too busy. He's in the railroad right
Doing
now.
his war crimes.
Well, actually, oh no, that's Nate. He's in the Brotherhood.
They can be friends.
Do you reckon that's gonna have? Do you reckon we're gonna have the Fallout 4 protagonist in there? Why is he not gonna? The voice actors for because I know they've done live action stuff. I think.
Excuse me, he?
He and
it
she.
Was she in
they can
mine.
both be in there.
Oh no, because one dies in it.
Listen. All I'm saying is a lawyer in power armor. Yeah, right.
Leroy's kink is confirmed.
Better Call Saul and power armor. But yeah, no, I don't think the Lone Wanderer is going to be other. You got one Todd. That'll be a strange reference. Maybe the Sole Survivor. I don't think the Lone Wanderer.
Should we go with my opinions from part 1 where it's just a dead body somewhere?
Yeah.
It's just a huge dead body of references.
Yeah, the big pile of references. There'll be all the companions from Fallout.
All the Fallouts.
Yeah, all
Every
the Fallout.
companion.
They'll all be there. Be a big pile of them. Marcus will be in there. Folks will be in there. But then some of the characters will appear later, so it's ambiguous as to whether it's actually them or not.
We'll get the guy who won the lottery in there too. Fuck it.
Oliver Swanwick. He's got to be a secret millionaire. Come on.
We'll get the furry in there as well.
Full basil. Rawr, XD.
I mean, oh no, I'm a dead body.
He goes back to being dead. He's like, oh fuck. He hides in the mud. That would be autistic. Wow. So this is what we're gonna do every time. Is X gonna be in there? Dead body.
The next person's opinion isn't actually an opinion on the show.
Well, okay. What is it?
Natalia Luca didn't get the memo and said Play 76 maybe was bad at the start, but now it's good. At least try it.
I'm probably not gonna play 76. I don't have the time to play 76. I've got to draw epic comics. Come on. Doesn't leave time for gaming.
Jack Wagon says they find a clone of Frank Horrigan, but he's a giant hatter. Is that where Sonic from Part 1 comes back?
Yeah.
He's actually a chili dog.
Oh, that's really relevant. Have you tied them together? So it's Sonic and Frank Horrigan, the hot dog, are walking
Frank
across.
Horrigan's the one who shoots him in the back of the head. There
He's
we
like,
go.
you killed my kin, you blue bastard.
Sonic's just like frothing at the mouth trying to suck him off.
I thought you were going to say he's dead on the floor because he's been fucking shot. Is Sonic the courier? Is that it? He gets shot in the head.
Whoa.
Sonic is the courier, canonically.
Is that what the cripple speed is?
Yeah.
It's just you unlocking Sonic mode.
the true blue mode. He just fucking limps across the. I love speed cripple so much. I love number one. I love the sound effects. It sounds like the protagonist is proper fucking gunning it. And then number two, I love when you go into third person. They're going like that across the face. They're like just vibrating into the next part of the game. It's the funniest thing.
Falls off cliff, becomes a furry. Oh no! Oh, Leroy's out.
Falls off cliff. Is that what happened to Vulpes?
That's just Tails.
I fell off.
Yes, I'm 6.
What, Tails does war crimes too?
Don't tell me he fucking doesn't. Look at them eyes. He builds. Look at the shit he builds. Tell me he didn't at least contribute to 9/11.
Tails has well, we've seen all the videos. He was the one that committed 9/11.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Tails violates the Geneva Convention.
Also known as Vulpes, apparently.
I'm picturing giant hot dog Frank Horrigan and Vulpes go on adventures together. There you go. Canonically in Fallout, you fall off a cliff, you break your leg, you become a furry. That's it. Boom. 6 Todds. You get more Todds. Moving on.
Stephen A. King says they'll meet the courier and probably battle him. Ooh.
Again, I like this idea. I think I said in part 1. I like the idea of the courier being an actual character, but I think that might be a little too good to be true. You know, that's too daring for Daddy Todd. Todd might go like, no, I don't want to invalidate anyone's playthrough.
I still think it'll be hearsay. I think we won't see him, we'll hear of him.
No, but hey, there's that super cool guy with a big penis who like won the dam or something. Anyway,
there's also the courier.
That's what they're gonna do. If in doubt, pile of dead body references. That's what we do. Okay, so you're gonna get 1 Todd for that. I don't think they're gonna battle a character. Watch it be true. Watch he's gonna be like a full-fledged character.
It's actually the plot point of the whole series.
That's who Aaron Paul's gonna play. Aaron Paul's gonna be the courier. He's gonna be like, yes, science. I'm the science build guy. And then everyone's gonna go like, what are you referencing? And he's like, oh, don't worry. Which is funny, because I think there is a Breaking Bad reference in Fallout New Vegas. I'm fairly certain. I might be wrong. But like...
Wasn't it before?
No, it was in the same time frame.
Holy shit,
I think Breaking Bad came out in 2009.
Holy frickin' shit,
Holy crap, Lois. Breaking Bad, so old, Lois. 2009, New Vegas came out in 2010, so they're within the time.
Reminds me of the time New Vegas came out.
That reminds me of the time I shat myself at the launch of New Vegas and I got free shit. Literally free shit. Aren't all shits free? I guess you gotta eat food to make this, never mind. That's fucked up, the shit isn't free.
I'm giving you a look.
I know you're giving me a look. I can feel it. Anyway, moving on.
Cheddar says, difficult beat beats the ever-loving shit out of the ghoul.
I took a sec. Difficult Pete, what the fuck you on about? Oh, the guy outside the saloon. I love the names for like Easy Pete. I saw one that was called Hard Pete where he's shredded.
Expert plus Pete.
He's playing Beat Saber.
I only need 1 saber, you pussy ass.
I play with a double-ended saber. I play with short sabers.
I don't even strum on the guitar on Guitar Hero.
I just press the buttons. I'm not good. Okay, well that is 6 out of 6 Todds. You know, I think that's gonna happen. You know what?
He's gonna have dynamite knuckle dusters on.
He's like is he just Bakugo? Is that what this is?
Throws 1 fucking punch and everyone's dead.
And then what he's going to do is he's going to strap a mini nuke to his hand and sacrifice himself for the team at the end. And be like, he'll say a cool one-liner. What's Difficult Pete's cool one-liner?
Well, see, he coughs just before because he can't get the word out, so it's actually a really just uncool...
No, he like stutters and then it like blows up, so he didn't even get the full line out. He just goes, fuck it. Okay, yeah, 6 Todds.
His teeth fall out before he can finish his sentence.
His dentures just You know that clip from like Futurama where they're doing the scary door, the guy's glasses slide up his face and smash as his teeth slide out and smash.
And they blow up because there's also dynamite in his teeth.
He's got dynamite teeth, yeah. That's how I get through the good food. I like this idea that Easy Pete is just explosion. Oh, that's awful. But anyway.
Fion says Boone is a side character and all he talks about is how much he misses his wife.
I would love it if they put Boone in there, but he never mentions once about his wife.
You know what? Fuck it. Boone's dead. His wife's alive.
Yeah, she's like, oh, Boone lied. That wasn't really me. He mistook the lady he shot for me. Therefore, can I tell you the amount of people that go like, I misspoke on the Boone video and I said, find out who killed my wife, and it was like, you retard. He's the one that killed his wife. And I was like, I know, I just misspoke. Calm down. I've played this game too much to make that mistake.
Boone killed his wife?
Did you? I don't know.
No, I know.
I was going to say. I was going to be mad at you. I was going to say, this is the one companion you've played to the end.
He killed her so she wouldn't basically get bummed for the rest of her life.
Well, that's an elegant way of putting it. But yeah, that's basically it. Merciful shot to the head because...
What's the dog called? We got to put old thingy down.
Old thingy, that's his name.
Old Weller?
No.
Something like that. I don't fucking remember the dog's name. We got to put old wifey down.
Old wifey down. She's gonna get bummed by legionnaires. Off she goes. I like how, this is really dark. Me and you are going, lol, she got bummed. Anyway.
She didn't. Boone's a cuck.
So I think that's gonna be, I don't know. Do you think Boone's gonna make it in there? Do you think he'll appear?
Someone will wear a beret.
Yeah, the first recall might get a reference.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, New Vegas is probably one of the few games they can actually get away with showing the companions on. Because, the only Fallout 2 companion you could have realistically would be Marcus. But I think it would be strange if he was included too much. Just because Jacobstown's pretty far out the way. But
I think Eddie could make an appearance.
That'd be cool if Eddie... Have we seen any iBots in the series so far? I don't think we have.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I could definitely see him floating around in the background, even if he doesn't talk or anything.
He's got a little robot arm. He's taking drinks in the background.
Because people will be like, that's a Fallout 4 reference when they see the iBot.
And then Eddie gives him a dirty look.
And everyone else is like, oi, we fucking know.
Eddie, rotates. But even though he doesn't have a face, you can tell he's giving you a dirty look.
We see Edif.
He's like, I'm not Eddie, I'm Edif, I'm the upgraded one. But yeah, no, I don't think we're going to see any of the companions. Even though it'll be really cool, I think they'll be like, I don't want to invalidate anyone's playthrough. because I could be completely wrong here. They could be like, no, fuck you. This ending's canon. You're retarded if you think that any other ending matters. Like, I respect Todd more if he did that versus going, well, you know, everyone's choices matter. No, fuck off. You know.
My Smart Television says, I've said before on your streams, but I'd love to see Felicia Day as a live-action Veronica, and we need to see Cazadors and Night Stalkers. I
think we'll see Cazadors. I don't know about Night Stalkers because their whole thing is they're invisible.
Yeah.
I think it depends how high the budget there was, because I don't think they really went too mental on the monsters in part 1.
I think the Night Stalkers could be fun if they're on their way to New Vegas and it's nighttime.
Yeah, they're just going to tap a little nice little...
Because they did the reference in season 1 where they're like, don't have a light on at night, so maybe something to do with the Night Stalkers could be similar.
Yeah. Night Stalkers are cool though, because I love this idea of coyotes that just you hear the rattlesnake tail of when they're about.
Yeah.
Because that's really sinister, actually.
I could see them turning it into a bit of a horror segment.
A lot of the Fallout creatures are very horror-esque, aren't they? So, like, you could do so much with them. Because Cazadors are the fucking scariest thing ever. This giant fucking, like, dog-sized wasp that just poisons you and you basically die instantly. You know, my favorite thing is something I think Trudy says in the Prospectus Saloon. She says, those sorts of creatures, they just get mad if you shoot them. And I love that because it implies they're like just that hardcore that just like, they're kind of difficult to take down. So you're better off just running away rather than taking pot shots.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Cazadors and Night Stalkers. That'd be great. Because they were quite tame with the amount of creatures. We saw like a Yaogwai, there was a Gulper at one point. What are the monsters? I don't think we saw... I think Mr. Handy was the only active robot. There was an Assaultron in the desert at one point. Radroach was there. If you want to consider dog meat a monster, they're just a dog, so they're pretty easy to produce. I'm trying to think what are the monsters. They were the fish monsters. But they were just completely, like, original to Fallout, weren't they? Or to the TV show, so... Yeah, no, also, Felicia Day's Veronica would be great. She has been playing the game on her Twitch page. So, or our YouTube page. So, like, I wonder if that was... Is that our foreshadowing? Is that her doing research for the role, do you reckon?
Ooh.
I don't know. Have they given, like, a time frame for when Season 2's coming out?
Not that. I have no clue.
Okay, we have no time frame, so maybe that's Felicia Day doing research. So, you know, you get... I'm going to give you 3 Tods. I think it's not impossible that Felicia Day might be in that. That could be a thing. That would be a fun cameo. It's probably the best cameo you could do. Because if she looks decently like Veronica. So it's not like, you know... If she was out there, you'd be like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 Tods. Pretty good. Next one.
Not So Original Mapper says, come on, Mysterious Stranger cameo. Just have him appear once and then never explain it ever.
That would be kind of funny. To be fair, they do that a lot in the series already, don't they?
Yeah.
They'll sort of flash something up on screen and look, it's that thing. Because it's been the funniest thing watching, like, Amy and my dad watch Fallout. Because they'll ask me questions that I'm like, I thought this was really obvious, but, like, they don't understand. Because they think you become a ghoul by taking the drug. Because I don't think the show really made it that obvious that, like...
I feel like it explained it well.
Did it?
Because as the ghoul sort of, when he gets to that supermarket, he's weaker and weaker.
Yeah.
And then in the supermarket, it's like, you see that woman and she slowly becomes, like, she was normal at the start, and then she's basically a feral ghoul just near the end.
Yeah, but they don't explain how you become a ghoul, though.
Oh, no, they didn't do that.
I think they briefly mentioned something about radiation, but at the same time, I also think, They led a lot of new viewers to think, because maybe this is just a me thing. I don't know. Sound off in the comments. How many of your, like, family members or friends that have just been introduced to Fallout think that, like, you become a ghoul by taking the funny piss inhaler? You know what I mean?
Because the other thing's going to be as well, because the ghoul, he went off with his daughter at the start of the nukes, so the normies are probably going to expect that his daughter's also one of those. So I've got a prediction for this, ironically enough. So I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a story where quickly, like shortly before the nukes, before everyone got shoved into the vault, like right after the nuke happened, I think there'll be a flash forward story where we see him trying to survive with his daughter after the nuke, because they clearly didn't get to a vault immediately. Yeah.
So I reckon what's probably happened is the wife sent some, people in power armor or something to go find her and take her off him, and brought her back to Vault 21 and put her in cryo with the mum.
That, or there is a vault available, but they can only take 2 people, and he sacrifices himself to make sure they're okay. But it turns out that this was always the plan. Like, the wife had it so that when they did get there, that this was always going to happen,
Yeah.
so that she would hope that he might die so he never finds out.
But he coolified.
She was so secretive of everything that was going on, and obviously the daughter's young, she could be coaxed into, grow up and fucking do what we say.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I think it'll be a case of that. They go into the thing, he'll say bye to her, and it'll be like, will I ever see you again? I doubt it. And then, he just, and he becomes a ghoul right in front of her.
He just transforms.
And he pisses his pants.
He glows like a Pokemon and just evolves.
And then she runs back into the vault.
Daddy, you're a freak! That would be cute. I like that idea.
Because I could see that if she is in the vault in New Vegas, it could have been that maybe she got dropped off at a different vault, so he'd have no fucking clue that she's actually at this one. So when that does happen, surprise, surprise, but also she might be like, holy fucking shit, holy crap, you're alive, and he'll maybe be salty at the fact that he's realising what the fuck she did.
I want to say, counter-argument to this point, at the end of season 1, he says, where's my family? So I don't think he knows what vault she's in.
Yeah, well, no, because maybe he could have gone back to the vault to try and get in, and maybe it's been completely...
Maybe, but I think what probably did happen is she sent someone after him to pinch the child off of him. I think that's probably what happened. Because he doesn't know. Unless they did just shuffle about the vaults, like you say.
I think that would be the easiest way to explain it.
She would, pinch
Because
him.
it would explain why he's so pissed off about all of the vault shit and vault dwellers and shit in general.
Yeah.
Maybe he even looked at Lucy as part of the problem because it was her type of people that caused his family to be split in the first place. But he doesn't realise it's actually his wife who caused his family to be split in the first place.
Yeah, you're the bitch, Barb. Well, he was listening into the meeting where she goes, let's nuke the world, haha.
Well, yeah, true on that.
But yeah, what was the question again? I've already forgotten it.
Mysterious stranger cameo.
We got off that. Okay, yeah, no, I love it. He just appears up, saves Lucy. But then again, that would be a bit of a cop-out. I think anyone else would think that's kind of a cop-out.
I think normies really wouldn't get it. And this show does seem a bit targeted to the normies as well. So I think it would be,
so that plot point you said about him sacrificing himself for the vault did remind me of a thing. I've never watched Nuka Breaker with you. We need to watch Nuka Breaker at some point. Because they do Mysterious Stranger quite well in that. They're sleeping at one point in the desert, and one of the vault dweller on that twig, he wakes up and goes, fuck, there's ants, and the Mysterious Stranger just walks in, shoots all the ants and goes, don't tell no one, and basically walks off and is never seen again.
I know you're probably on about giant ants right now. But I'm
He's covered in little ants.
Just these little, oh my god! And then like these massive bullets.
Like he shoots the ants off of his face, but doesn't shoot his face.
Gives him a clean shave at the same time. Wow, thank you, stranger. He just milady and disappears.
No, he goes and then walks off. No, I think what happens is Twig puts his hat back on when he meets him in a town, where the town looks suspiciously like Philly in the show. And then later on, when he saves him from the ants, the Mysterious Stranger goes I'll pay you back now, bye.
Turns around and trips over on the way away.
Lands face first in a landmine.
Shit.
That's how he dies. Okay, yeah, 5 Tods. I want my Mysterious Stranger cameo. Where is he?
I saw a video the other day. You can cut this out. It's somebody had filled a pram in either Fallout 4 or 76 full of landmines and just sent it down a hill up towards an NPC. But I didn't see that they were landmines. I just thought it was a fucking child.
I don't even know the prams have that good physics in that game.
Difficulty Pete's baby just in this fucking pram.
His semen is there's got dynamite taped to it.
Oh,
just microscopic little rolls of dynamite on the little semens.
King Cool says the courier will show up and say, it's currying time. And couriers all over the place.
I like that.
7 out of
12 Tods. You just win. 12 Tods. That's gonna happen.
Should be good to the next one. This one's quite a long one, actually.
Okay, good. Paragraph time.
Demo Ham says, seeing some of the factions would be cool. Maybe running into some companions like Boone or Arcade. Maybe Lucy ends up getting shot in the head and getting left in a shallow grave near Good Springs, which leads her across Vegas. To, or what most likely is going to happen. The entire Zion Canyon and the ghoul kills a dead horse, leading to Joshua Graham killing the ghoul. Or even better, the true ending with Lucy siding with the Minutemen for a multi-episode Another Settlement Needs Your Help. I'll mark it on your map.
That is a lot of garbage in that comment.
That was a lot of fan service too.
Could you imagine actually if Joshua Graham becomes a ghoul? Could you imagine how pissed off he'd be?
I hope he's still got the bandages on.
He's exactly the same, but he's got bandages on him. Yeah, he becomes a ghoul. So I did all this. I have my skin fucking flayed off. And now I was like, oh, I can't wait for fucking death to go to heaven so the Lord can embrace me. And he turns me into this fucking abomination. You know, he'd be so pissed. But I would unironically want to see a fight between the ghoul and Joshua. That would be like just two of the hardest motherfuckers in the wasteland just going at each other.
God.
So unironically, that would be the best thing to watch. I would love that. I can't imagine they'll go to Zion Canyon. Like we said in the other part, I don't think Joshua Grant will get much more than a name reference. Maybe in a flashback, but like it's cool.
It's on the pile of dead bodies.
Yeah. The pile of dead rock bodies where all the references are. But anyway, yeah, you get 3 Tods. Cool idea. I don't think much of it's likely, though.
Extreme Potato Gaming says, we won't go to New Vegas and instead it will have like a horrendous side plot set around a new character who has insert special power here. And on top of all this, they'll kill off one of the main characters for shock factor.
Oh, it's going to be Maximus.
Yeah.
We all think Maximus. I like it at the same time. Just,
for reasons that aren't related to his skin colour.
Todd's got to justify why he's not racist.
Todd's eyes become red
He's like,
as he writes his name in the death note. Puts in brackets, fuck you, next to it as well.
Maximus, but not because I'm racist. Could you imagine?
It's for plot, I swear.
Ignore my cool ghost costume in the background. Yeah, I think if they're going to kill off anyone, I think for the most effect, or maybe they'd cop out and kill Norm. Because Norm is in cryo by the end of season 1, isn't he?
Yeah, I feel like he's just going to stick there and not even be a thing in season 2.
They're going to forget him. No, they're going to forget him and he's going to be the protagonist for Fallout 5.
Oh no. He's going to do some war crime.
He did. It's like, cryopod, war crime. I wish my fingers clicked better than what they did.
There you go. You can use that.
Wow, that was totally my fingers.
Let's see if my arm works. Nope.
What was the first part of this he said? I've already...
We won't go to New Vegas.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get this idea with a new character with special power, because I don't know. You could have a Psyker in there. I don't think you want to introduce Psykers till about season 3, to be honest, because they're a bit... You know, when they introduced Mama Murphy in Fallout, Fallout 4, everyone was like, what the fuck is this? And you can tell who the OG Fallout fans are and who aren't, because they're like, why is there a psychic person in my Fallout? This makes no sense. What have we done? And I'm like, you are a normie. You know what I mean?
Put Mama Murphy in a catapult, or did I dream this?
You dreaming about putting Mama
Comment
Murphy
below if you can catapult Mama Murphy, because that is a fucking...
I don't think you can.
What's that thing from Inside Out called? A core memory. I have a core memory of Mama Murphy being catapulted to fucking oblivion.
She goes, I need some... What, her and Nick Valentine talking the synth, they all go like this.
Oh, she's a synth, confirmed.
She is.
Oh, we're a synth, confirmed.
I don't think she is a synth, canonically.
No,
I think... See, they did this really dumb thing in Fallout 4, where you can tell who's a synth and who isn't because they drop a synth component when they die. And I don't like that, because I think it makes it...
I just carry one on me just to fucking psych people out.
Yeah, when I die, I was like, I got a synth component. It was in her asshole, though. It was like, yeah.
I'm just on my deathbed with my family around me, and I drop one upon dying, and they're all like, wait, what?
She was a synth?
Huh?
Huh? I know, you cannot launch Mama Murphy out of a catapult. To my knowledge, maybe you can.
Yeah,
you just imagine.
Comment below if you can, please.
I'm trying to think, maybe in contraptions? I know you can put her in a trap door, but like...
Oh. I can't get out.
Why did you sound so depressed?
I need to poop. Never mind. I need to wipe.
Shut up. You make her sound like female Nick Valentine.
I need a pair of pantaloonies. I've shitted my pants. I've browned.
Been to Brown Town. Right, okay. 2 Tods for that one. I think they might have a new New Vegas POV character, but I do not think there'll be a Psycho or have any special epic abilities.
Patrick Pearson says, well, my ideas of Season 2 is that the cloud from dead money might have been spreading throughout to areas like the Strip, since there is an ending in New Vegas where the courier works with Elijah. But there is a high chance that the Yes Man ending is canon.
See, I'm seeing a lot of these ideas of XYZ from the DLCs is going to be involved. And I don't know how far they'll go into the DLCs because that's a lot of extra content, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Because so far, people have implied dead money stuff, or especially here, dead money stuff, Old World Blue stuff, and Honest Heart stuff. And I just think that's going to be a lot to squish in. Because the lucky thing with Season 1 is when you're dealing with Fallout 1, there isn't really a whole lot there in terms of just that one area. Because they've touched on things outside in the show, like New Reno got a mention from Fallout 2. I'm pretty sure where they dig up the ghoul from. I'm like 95% sure that's Golgotha from Fallout 2, which is like a big graveyard, which funnily enough, you can dig up a ghoul from him there, but he's a different guy. Then obviously you got the brother from Fallout 4, so I guess if they want to bring in outside things, I guess they could, but it would depend, because the show's already juggling a lot of balls at the moment. Because what we've got, so we're going to New Vegas, and we've got to deal with the Brotherhood, and we've got to deal with the NCR back in California, and the Legion are going to be in there, because obviously if you do New Vegas, the Legion and the NCR have to be there, and it's just sort of like, you're juggling a lot of balls. If, like you say, they're only going to do 8 episodes, they're going to really cram that shit in there, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, as much as I like the idea of DLC stuff getting referenced, I don't think it's, you've got to really think how much they're going to be able to smush in there. So yeah, I think you'll get with 2 Todds, because I don't think they'll go that far. Watch, half of these, they're going to call me an idiot for, because I'm going to be like, oh, none of this is real, I swear that it's all going to be true.
Everything everyone's predicted is real.
Yeah, especially Sonic, he's in there.
Obi-Wan Kenobi says Maximus will end up following Lucy and the ghoul to New Vegas and will lose all his belongings in the tops.
Yeah.
Is this another gambling reference?
I think, yeah, someone has to have a gambling addiction in this. What should be the ghoul? He's the one who just gets and we're all thinking, oh, Maximus and Lucy are going to lose all their shit. But no, the ghoul's like, I love me.
It's actually the dog.
Yeah, the dog. Like that bit in New Vegas and On World Blues where all the dogs are playing poker. It'll be that again. Oh my god, what's that?
I shit myself, sorry.
He pulled it. But yeah, I think, yeah, what was her name? X something the dog's name is? New Dog Me will have the gambling addiction. But yeah, I think Maximus is definitely going to go to New Vegas, because I think everyone's going to end up in New Vegas by the end of it. But I think the dog's going to be the one with the gambling addiction, clearly. That dog's got the face of a gambling addict. So, okay, 4 Todds, everything.
Yeah, I see.
Everything but Maximus. Using everything at the tops.
Adam Barnes says, a remark about the famous mailman who took over Hoover Dam.
I love when they call him the mailman. I don't know what is the funniest thing.
Hello, Mr. Postie.
It's the Postie. That's Fallout London's version. And then the Postie changed the wasteland once again. But yeah, no, 5 Todds, we're going to get some references about the cool epic postman.
Yeah, definitely.
Postman Pat is the main character of New Vegas.
What's his cat called?
Jess.
Come on, Jess. Yummy Kalashnikov says, I really hope we'll get another POV, a new character from Vegas since we no longer have 3 POVs anymore. So the POVs will be Lucy, Maximus and the ghoul, Lucy's dad and a new character. Could be really fun because I actually really enjoyed the show.
I think this is probably very likely. I'm going to say 5 Todds right off the bat, because I think they're going to need a way to introduce New Vegas before Lucy and the ghoul go and basically burn it down, essentially.
I think in season 1, because we got like half of the story against the ghoul's wife, I think she might be the new POV.
You think they're going to try and make
I could see Hank getting there and meeting them up, and then because it would explain, like, even if we went to the past a little bit with her and understood what happened with the daughter and like all of the shit that she went through, I think that would be an interesting POV, because you could maybe even see how everybody meets up in the middle, sort of thing like that.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I think you'd also need a new POV character to sort of explain what New Vegas is.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's probably where Hank will be.
The show does a really good job of explaining it for, like, normies, I feel like a lot of it is very digestible.
I feel like Hank Schrader will get there and someone will be like, oh my god, you haven't been here in like so long, so yes, what's happened since you last were here? But like in a way that the audience will be like, ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna give you the lore dumb Hank Schrader. Come on.
And you'll be like, where the fuck am I now?
Blue Corunda Marie. But yeah, no, I think that's actually incredibly likely that we'll get another POV character. So that guy gets 5 Todds. I think it's very, very likely they're going to explain this shit somehow.
Demoham says, another thing could be that they enter a random oil rig and find Frank Horrigan, who then curb stomps the heck out of the cast, turning it into the Frank Horrigan and the Enclave show. Enclave has drip. Have you seen the cool power armor?
I mean, I think, honestly, the cool power armor is what holds up the Enclave, to be honest. It's just because they've got the best power armor of any faction in the whole series.
Yeah.
I don't know, you're not a big fan of the bug armor, are you? You're weird.
It looks gay.
How dare you? That armor is like...
T6 is obviously the best.
How dare you? I will bully you. I will beat you up. You're so mean. But yeah, no, because that's the thing about that whole faction. It is literally just, hey, we've got the best power armor. Like, you know that old meme of come to the dark side, we have cookies. Come to the dark side, we've got the really cool power armor. I do like how everyone talks about Frank Horrigan like he's this, like, magical character that everyone's like, I love Frank Horrigan, he's the beautiful boy. It's because he was in one game, basically stole the fucking show, and then he's never been in another game since because he was fucking nuked. I am wondering when Todd is going to be like, we need to clone him to bring him back. Because apparently they've already, in 76, you can buy a replica of his power armor, which is interesting. But you can't, that's the closest they've come to ever referencing him again. There's a mod for New Vegas that puts him in there, where he basically just punches people. But like, he uses all the animations from standard Super Mutants. But so it looks really unnatural because they scale him up quite large. So he basically sprints at you, like all the fucking time. And it's really scary looking. Alright, so those were pretty gay. A lot of them are very DLC-centric. A lot of them seemingly are very sort of like... basically, they're going to go ham with the New Vegas references. I do like that people are really like, the Carrier might be in there. I guess they'd have to, considering he's probably such an iconic... Not necessarily an iconic character, but such a memorable character, I guess. Because everyone plays him. And we're like, we all want to be the Courier. I don't know. Do you have any theories for Season 2? What do you think is going to go down?
I feel like we will see Lucy and the Ghoul traveling across to New Vegas. Meanwhile, story number 2 is it Hank?
Yeah.
Hank gets to New Vegas, he'll meet whoever the canonical ending is, plus the Ghoul's wife, and we'll get their POV. I think they'll try and paint themselves as the good guys, sort of all we did was try and do a good thing. But obviously, they didn't because they're fucking nuts.
See, that's a fair point. Would you think they'll try to paint... Because Vault-Tec is nothing but, like, basically, we are just pure evil for the sake of being pure evil. So I would question whether they'd even bother trying to sort of make them sympathetic. That probably would make them more interesting villains, but I don't know if they'd go down
Not
that
that they're making them sympathetic, but that the people who are involved are trying to justify what they've done.
Yeah.
Like, the Hank could be like, oh, your husband's still alive, by the way, and the daughter's like, oh, daddy, and she's like, no, he might be a bad person now, you know, because he didn't agree on the good things we're doing, and it's like, look at all these people who are alive still, and he's out there probably eating dog shit off the floor. I could definitely see them trying to do something like that, trying to justify their behaviours, and then it just falls fucking flat.
I'm also very excited for the scene where Lucy gets into the vault with the Ghoul, and everyone's like, Lucy, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? They're gonna go, oh my fucking Lucy, he doesn't have a nose. What is this strange creature? Does he have AIDS? You know what I mean? Oh. That's what's gonna... Because I reckon she's gonna have to sort out the conflict. It reminds me of that. There's like a quest you can do in Fallout 1 where when you leave the vault, you can go back in, and there's like a plot about people wanting to leave the vault. And you can either encourage them to leave or sort of quell it and be like, guys, outside's really fucking dangerous, don't bother. I reckon it'll probably be a reference to that, because the vault stuff was all really, really good in Season 1. I love that we got to see an actual functioning vault for a change. It was weird. Usually they're on fire. And this one was only like half on fire. Well, 1/3 on fire, technically, considering it's 3 volts. But yeah, I'm waiting for that scene in Season 2 where they go in, they're like, Lucy, what the heck's that? The election goes like frantic or whatever. I guess she's got to hunt down, because she'll be mad that Norm's in his little pod somewhere hidden away, and they're going to try to keep her away, so...
I don't think she'll find out about Norm for some time. I think that's a Season 3 thing.
Do you think she'll forget? Like, oh yeah, I had a brother, by the way. Shit, where'd he go?
Well, I don't think they'll be like, oh, before we go there, let's take a corner, you know, let's go find some friends. I think that's
let's make some best mates.
The OG vault is too out of the way, really.
Yeah, it is. I think it's on, like, the shoreline. I think it's all the way on the west. Like, it's really far out when you look at the map.
But also, Norm snuck off.
Yeah, he snuck into the
And we've still
vault.
got the Brain Roomba to deal with, who could, in theory, seal that area off a little bit.
Why didn't he just tip the Brain Roomba over? Come on.
I mean, he was already struggling.
I mean, see, the Brain Roomba had a big needle, so just, like, move the needle to the side and shove him over, and he's done, you know? Oh, shit, what are we gonna do? What? He's trying to drug him! What do you mean?
For free.
Fair point. There's a Brain Roomba, he's got a little pistol, he's like, right, rub your asshole on me, or else I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna push that fucker over. I mean, so is pointing a gun from my bumhole, you know what I mean? That's also pretty rude. Right, well, this has gone places. Thank you for listening. I'm sure next time I'll come up with a stranger question to ask the community. What Fallout character has the smelliest feet? Is that the next one?
That's gotta be Lily.
Look at my toes, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Little Billy, clip my toenail.
They're like 18 feet long. How the fuck do they fit in your shoes, Lily?
It's like Mary Poppins' bag. They just keep coming out.
Ew.
These are my sores, Billy. Right, this is kind of weird. Thanks for watching, Gremlins. I'm gonna go throw up in the sink. But before you go, I've got to give member shoutouts now, because since recording this video, we've unlocked members. So, a very special thank you to Irrational Sloth and Brandon Ferretti. Those are our big boy Leroy's Mad lads, and now for the regular Leroy's lads. We have Tuckit Flame, Thrawn1, Gamera, Johans, and Commie the Cockroach. Aren't they lovely? If you want me to read out your name at the end of these, you can become a member from the thing down below. We have 2 tiers of these, so we've got the regular Leroy's lads, that's £1 a month, that's just if you want to give some extra support because I need money. And then we've got the higher tier of the Leroy's Mad Lads, which is £5 a month, for those of you that feel like I need more money to buy more crack. Either way, do it, don't do it, I appreciate you being here anyway. Mwah.